Good morning, everyone. How are you all this morning? It's beautiful Sunday morning. It's very cold here in Central Florida. I live in Windermere, and we are very close to Disney World, if that makes uh, uh, geological sense to you. But anyway, I'm in my computer room, and I wanted to tell you that yesterday I had the pleasure of being on AJ's Green Topics, and we spoke for over an hour. And our subject was, why would you start a worm composting bin or a worm bin, however you think of it. And we spoke for over an hour. I did most of the talking since I was the person being interviewed, and it was a lovely Q&A. Um, I didn't see your questions for the people who really did send me questions, but AJ fed them to me, so that was very nice, and it was a lovely experience. But if you don't have time to go over and watch it, not live, uh, I just wanted to go over some of the topics that we discussed, and it was why start a worm bin. And some of the things that I came up with were reasons that I personally started a worm bin. And one was to lessen my trash. This was going back to 2009, the summer of 2009. So, quite a while ago. And I thought that, I'd heard stories about so much in the landfill, and we're kind of burying ourselves, and doing it at what was a slow rate, and with more people and more trash and more plastic and more this and more that. But so much of it is preventable. We throw away a tremendous amount of fresh food. Something in the refrigerator, something goes bad, and our bread goes stale. Uh, Things in the pantry, something doesn't smell right, or it's gone to its expiration date. And let's be honest, most of those expiration dates, we're still using things way past what it says. But to lessen your, I hate to use the carbon footprint because that has just gotten so overused. And, but to lessen what we throw away, let's make it simple. And some of that is uh, uh, things that we could use in our garden as well. My channel name is Garden What You've Got, and it really means use what you have. The old line of waste not, want not. And as kids, we rolled our eyes when our parents said that, but it really was true. If you can use something again, do that. It's not hard. And along the way, when you're not throwing out these things and you are putting them back either into your soil, whether you're digging a trench, putting your garbage in it, covering up the trench. And by a trench, I really mean go out to your plants. If you have a border and you've created a really pretty border, you can dig behind that border, put your garbage in, cover it up, and it will break down, it will disintegrate, it will go back into the soil if it's something fresh, even if it's your shredded cardboard. All these different things. My property backs up, our property backs up that way, and we have a preserve behind us. And it's a wall of concrete blocks that have been stacked, and then of course they lean back this way because all that dirt against it is pushing. But what was put in behind there was nothing but stones and fill and everything else. Excuse me, I'm still getting over my cold. So when I want to add things, I could add it back there, and it would break down and disintegrate just as easily. But I choose to have a compost bin. I have two now. I have the GeoBin composters, and one is a bigger composter that comes pretty much right up to my rib cage, and then the second one is a smaller one, and it's about a 36-inch high, and we affectionately call them GeoBin Senior and GeoBin Junior, or just Senior and Junior. So that's my way of getting that. And then of course I have 6 worm bins that I started with just one and a can of worms back in 2009, and I fed this all of my scraps. So for us, 2 people, once a week, we have the small, I think it's a 16 quart or an 11 quart or something like that, just a small trash bag, and we put that out once a week. Now we do have our recycling that goes out in a different can, and so any glass, any metal cans, I'm trying to think, anything that comes in the mail that has a window box to it, we do put that out in our recycling, because the worms won't eat those little cellophane window boxes. So these are things to think about, is that you're lessening your trash, but you're also improving your soil. And your soil, if you're a gardener, your soil is what is going to grow your vegetables. So if you have so-so soil, you plant your vegetables, you give it Miracle Grow 10-10-10 or whatever kind of additive you're using, and those are chemical fertilizers, then you are getting some results, and you might get good results. But would those vegetables or fruits be as nutrient dense? There's another key word that we hear a lot of. Would they be as nutrient dense as if your soil was richer? And by richer, I mean heavier in organic matter. Your worm count is higher. Your microbes are just plugging along. Your mycorrhizal fungi is just a network of busy little critters and bacteria. I'm not the scientist. I can just pull out these words. Not that I know exactly where they are, but for those of you who are science-based, step up, start making these videos, and let people know that it really is a wonderful, wonderful thing to do. And in the process of doing all this, and going back to organic, you're avoiding the chemicals. And the chemicals are not only killing bugs, but they're also killing all let me just say this, they're not only killing the bad bacteria, they're not only killing the aphids or the mealybugs or the different things that are going to kill your vegetables, but they're also killing the good bugs that are the good bacteria that is really helping all of these things. So if you have a chance, go over and check out AJ's video. It was fun. It was fun to do. We had a little bit of a delay problem on him hearing my me trying to make jokes, so it was a hard audience with AJ, but he did recognize some of them. Anyway, that was all I wanted to go through with you. today. I hope everybody has a great day, and I hope that you will come back and see me again because, I always say the same thing: garden what you've got, because we only have so much time on this earth, and if you use it wisely, you will make far better strides than if you just sit and wait for things to come back to you. So, anyway, take care, everybody. Have a great day, and I hope to see you again next Sunday. Bye bye.